Here's a little garden tip.
From our garden to yours. Do the pros have special secrets when they maintain their resort landscapes? Let's ask Jim Krenn. He's the landscape manager here at the Hyatt Regency Grand Cypress. Hi, Jim.
Hi, Celeste.
Jim, the resorts must do different things in maintaining their landscapes than we do at home.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you do that are different here?
We're very much into the detail. What you want to do is keep your beds maintained, nice, neat, clean. And one of the things we do with the edging of the beds, we don't use Roundup or weed killers of any sort. We edge them with a stick edger. It helps keep a more manicured look.
You told me you used to use Roundup, but what happened?
What happens to the beds, if you use a Roundup to edge the bed lines, they'll increase in size, and then it makes your bed larger, and you don't want that look. You want that look to stay nice and neat and trimmed.
And so some of the other things you do, you said you're using a special kind of mulch or a different kind of mulch now.
Yeah, we're using enhanced burgundy mulch instead of the cypress mulch. It gives it a nice color and gives that plant that pop factor, especially from the high views of the guest rooms when they're looking down. It adds a nice look.
So at the hotel, really, it's all about the look. You know, you want everything to be perfect, I guess, for the guests.
Yeah, you want that really neat manicured look, not only from the rooms, but to the landscape as well.
And so tell me some of the other things, like if you have plants that have dead plant parts and stuff, what do you have to do?
You want to keep all the dead plant material trimmed off, any foliage, and even foliage falling in the mulch. You want to make sure all leaves, sticks, twigs, cigarettes, any type of debris are moved and from the mulch itself. It gives a nice, neat, clean look.
And you said people have to actually come and they scan the areas every day?
Every morning, the exterior landscaping department, they come in and police the pool areas, all the common areas, because people throw their straws and their paper debris and everything down in the planter. So you have to police that every day.
And it probably happens more than once a day.
More than once a day. There could be an event on the pool, a banquet going on. So they'll follow up after the banquet's left, and then they make sure and tidy the area up.
Well, Jim, you had another area that you wanted to show me. Let's go take a look at that. Jim, this area you told me has gone through some pretty serious renovations.
Yeah, we've come in and we've opened up a lot of the areas. When you would come through here before, it was very dense. You couldn't see past areas, see artwork. So we've come in and we've cleaned the areas up, planted some lower plants to give that different height level so that you can actually see the waterways, see the artwork that's located throughout the resort.
And so you actually trimmed up the palms too?
We trimmed up a lot of the palms, and this year one of our manicuring things we're going to do is we're going to come in and deep clean and remove a lot of the old boots on the palms to give it more of a manicured, neat, tidy look.
And so you actually put in some of the ferns here too, and this has a beautiful tropical appearance now.
Yeah, and that's what we want. You want that color as you're walking to give that wow factor to the guests as they're walking along.
And so some of the other details that you had to do here is you actually created views, didn't you?
Yes, we created views. For instance, if you're standing here, you can see the horse art, you can see restaurant locations, and it helps the guests see the area and where they're traveling.
So, and I noticed you're using quite a few tropical plants.
Yeah, we've got the dracaenas, cordyline, we got ferns, we got bromeliads. If you notice, we're mounting bromeliads onto the trees, so it gives that more of that tropical look.
And are you going to put orchids out here too?
And we're going to start incorporating some orchids in the baskets along the walkways where the guests are located.
So the whole renovation, I guess you constantly have to maintain this area.
And it's constant. You just keep on mulching and sprucing up the areas and doing the replacements as needed.
And I guess you're in charge of choosing all the replacement plants.
Yes, and that's the fun part. We get to come up with the ideas, and Hyatt gives me the good of creativity to be able to do that.
And you've done a beautiful job because everything is spectacular.
Oh, thank you very much.
Jim, it's been a pleasure to be out here at the Hyatt again, since I used to work here a long, long time ago. But thank you for spending time with us today.
We enjoyed it. Thank you.
Jim has given us some of the tips of the trade, so maybe your landscape can look as beautiful as here at the Hyatt Regency Grand Cypress.